7 years ago, I landed in Germany with one suitcase and a dream, but I had no idea how hard it would be just to apply to university here. So if you are watching this and you are wondering, how do I apply to a German university in 2025? Then you are in the right place because I've lived it, figured it out the hard way, and now I'm here to help you do it the smart way. So whether you want to study for free in English or in one of the best universities in Europe, I'll walk you through everything you need to know how to apply, step by step, without the fluff. So let's dive in. Now, before I go into the steps, the first thing on everybody's mind is, why Germany? What's so special about Germany? Well, I'm glad you asked. Now, Germany offers world-class education at low to no tuition fee. How is that not amazing? Just think about it. You can get the best education, one of the best in the world, for very little cost, or at no cost, might I add. That's good, right? On top of that, you can also get English taught courses. Even if you can't speak German, you can get courses that are completely taught in English language. And lastly, Germany is one of the most immigration-friendly countries in EU. So there are so many benefits studying in Germany. Now, but this is where it gets interesting. Many people don't understand that the application process in Germany is very, very confusing, bureaucratic, and sometimes overwhelming. And this is why I'm going to break the steps for you so you can follow it chronologically. So follow me. Now, the first and the most important step is choosing the right school and the right course. If you get it wrong at this stage, nothing else you're going to do makes sense. It's just like the foundation. Once the foundation is weak, everything you're going to build on is going to come crumbling down at some point. This is number one. The right school and the right course is the most important thing. That's the most important step that you're going to have to take. Now, of course, you can go to platforms like dat.de, or even go to Google. You will see so many German schools. But the most important thing is the course. How relevant is the course in Germany? If the course you're about to pick is not relevant, don't even try to say when you come in, you're going to just wing it. No, don't do it. Don't. Pick the best course. Pick the most relevant course to what you are studying. I created an ebook to summarize what I'm telling you. I pin it in the comments below. Just go there and download it. I summarize everything in that ebook. So enjoy. Like I said, the course you are picking is very, very important. Absolutely important. Also, the school, the city that the school is also important. Those things go hand in hand. The school and the course, they go hand in hand. If you get it wrong at this point, that's a recipe for disaster. And to give yourself the best shot, there are so many courses in Germany that have limited seats. So the earlier you apply, the better. But if you are coming from, other countries, for example, you are also competing with Europeans for a spot in Germany. So my advice is look for NC free courses. Listen to what I'm telling you. NC free courses. Go to Google and search NC free courses. Now, what this means is, as long as you apply to this course and all your documents are correct, guaranteed you get admission. Guaranteed. So this gives you a higher chance of getting admission in Germany than just, applying to courses that have limited seats. I always advise people a lot. And like I said, if you want me to help you, book a consultation with me and I will guide you on how to go about it. Again, the link is pinned in the comments below. Just book a consultation with me and I will help you. I will help you through the process from picking the right school, picking the right course. I will go through your document and I will check and I will tell you, okay, if you pick this course, you have a high chance of not just surviving in Germany, but also getting a job after your studies. So if you need help, book a consultation with me and I'm going to help you out. So once you've picked the right school and you've picked the right course, then the next step is go to the school and check their requirements. Now, for example, if you want to study masters, at least you need minimum bachelor's degree. Minimum. Some schools accept HND, but it's very, 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 very few. So my advice is always, if you have an HND degree, pick bachelor's instead. Unless you are absolutely sure, which I doubt. But unless you are sure that the school is going to accept HND, that's if you're coming from Nigeria. If you're coming from other countries, I don't really know the equivalent of HND in other countries. So I can't really say I'm Nigerian. So I can only explain from a Nigerian perspective. So if you have a HND, your chance of getting a master's degree in Germany is really low. I'm not saying it's impossible. It's very, very low. I don't like to do things with a small probability. I always like to go for a higher chance. And that's why I will tell you your best option is to go for bachelor's. Okay? If you want to go for master's and you have minimum of bachelor's, then of course you are good to go. Once you've decided on what you want to do, master's or bachelor's, check the school's requirements. Okay? Some schools will ask for uni assist. They'll ask you to apply to uni assist. That's the next step. Now, if that's the case, then you have to apply to uni assist on time. So you go to uni assist, you create an account, you upload all the documents documents that they need: your WAEC result, your bachelor's degree, your motivation letter, everything, all the basic things that you need. They will ask you to upload everything, and then it's going to cost you 75 euros if you are applying for the first time. Subsequent application is going to cost you 30 euros. That's if you are going to Uni Assist. Some schools don't use Uni Assist. Some schools you can apply to them directly. Now those schools, just go to the website and apply. Just check the requirements and then apply. Now the next step is the language. Most schools, especially if the course is in English, they always ask for English proficiency. You can get away with it. Some schools will tell you that if you can prove that you've actually studied English before, you are good to go. So on that one, you have to go to your school and go and collect a letter of English proficiency from your university. Or you can tell your university that if you studied in English, okay, maybe you did bachelor's, or you did at least you did more than a year or 2 years course. Most times your WAEC result might not be enough. So they need proof that you actually studied in English. So go to your school, tell them to give you a letter of English proficiency that you were taught in English language. That will suffice. Once you upload it, some schools will accept it. Some schools will not accept it. They will tell you to go and write IELTS or TOEFL. Now you need to check the cutoff mark of the school. Some school will tell you for TOEFL, you need to score minimum of 80 out of 120. For your IELTS, they say minimum of 5.5 or 6. So you need to know what the school is aiming for before you go and write the exam, okay? Me, I always tell people, if you are going to write the exam, aim for 7 for IELTS. So that way, at least you give yourself a higher chance. You can apply to as many schools as possible. If it's TOEFL, try to aim for 100. But me, I always tell people to write IELTS because IELTS is easier to pass than TOEFL. So if you ask me, I'll tell you, write IELTS. But try, before you go and write the IELTS, check if the school accepts letter of English proficiency. They will state it on the website of the school. If they accept it, then you don't need to stress yourself, okay? But just to be on the safe side, if you can afford to go and write the exam, write it and make sure that you kill that exam. Once you've applied to Uni Assist, make sure that you apply on time, because it takes some time before Uni Assist will get back to you. So make sure that you apply on time. For example, if you're coming in for winter, the deadline is always July 15th most times. So try and apply before then. If you're coming in for summer, most times the deadline is always January 15th. So if you're coming in for summer next year, from now, start packing all your documents together. Don't wait until when it's last minute, you now start rushing. No, it's too late. Make sure that you apply as soon as possible. Don't waste time. The moment you see that the next batch is about to start immediately. Go to the school and check the requirement and start applying. Don't waste time. The earlier you get your admission letter, the better for you. And then once you do all this, you're going to be fine. And if you need someone that's going to guide you, of course, click on the link that's pinned in the comments below, and I will help you through all this process. I have a lot of experience. I've helped so many students in getting admission coming from whatever country into Germany. I've helped a lot of people. I can also help you too. Click the link, book a consultation with me, and let's see how we can work together. And once you've done all this, guaranteed you will get an admission letter. Once you get your admission letter, you need to open a block account or sponsorship letter. This one is also, the earlier you do this, the better. Once you've got your admission letter, go and open that block account immediately. You can use Fintiba, you can use Deutsche Bank, you can use, there are so many platforms that you can use to block your account. I think you need about 11,208 euros to block in that bank account. So once you get that confirmation, then you know that the next thing you're waiting for is your visa appointment. But if it's SL, reach out to someone that's going to do the sponsorship letter for you as quickly as possible, okay? Of course, the requirement for sponsorship letter is a little bit different, but reach out to the person and let the person send it to you as soon as possible. And if you are coming with sponsorship letter, you need to know so many things about the person who is sponsoring you, what job is the person doing, where is the person living, all these things they will ask you during your interview. How much is the person earning? How related are you guys? All these questions are what they're going to ask you. So you need to be prepared. And then when you are going for your interview, when you get your date, make sure that you know about Germany. They will ask you questions. Why are you coming to Germany? Why did you pick that course? You need to know all these things. Again, if you want me to help you, just click on the link and book a consultation. I'm going to help you out. It's not a problem for me, okay? I know the questions they ask. I know how you're going to answer it. I will prepare you for the interview, and I can guarantee you, you're going to pass. I've never taught someone person failed, so at least I can brag about that, okay? Yeah. Thank you very much. So like I said, these are things that I'm going to ask you. Again, remember, those guys are not there to deny you. They are only there to ascertain that you are truly coming here to study. That is what they are there for. So don't be scared. Don't be nervous when you are going there. They are just another human being like you. So don't be scared. Like I said, their job is not there to deny you. Their job is to just ascertain that you're actually coming to study, like you claim. Simple. So if you know this, your mindset is going to be different when you're going to the interview. Once you get your visa, then you are good to go. So these are the steps that you need to follow to get your admission in Germany. And once you follow these steps, I guarantee you 100% you will find yourself in Germany in no time. And there you have it, a full guide on how to apply to Germany in 2025 from the beginning up to the end. As long as you follow these tips, you'll be fine. And if you want to know what will give you an unfair advantage in Germany, click on this video right here. And I'll see you guys in the next one. I'm out.